Hey guys, this is Nirmal for Technic, and today we'll see an overview on the Nokia X platform UI. So we'll see how the UI looks, how to get started with the UI, and how steps work. So these things we'll cover in this video. So we have the Nokia X running Android, and this is not a simple the normal Android what we find on other smartphones. So this is Nokia's version of Android, which Nokia has customized with its API and removed the Google's API and services. So we'll get started with this. So we have when you switch on the phone, you can see the lock screen. So this is the lock screen. So you have it's very similar to Windows Phone. You have the time, date, etc. So to open the lock screen, you need to just swipe either to left side or the right side. So that will open the lock screen. Now once you are in the lock screen, you can see once you have removed the lock screen, so you can see the home screen. So this has a tile layout. So this is very similar to Windows Phone tile. So you can see the all the options, apps, etc. are shown in tile. So you have three tile layout. So this is phone, people, messaging, then there is social apps, camera, mixed radio, music, etc. So these are grouped also. So you can also group them on this device. So let's see how to get started. So say right now we have three social networking apps. So what you can do if you want to customize this layout, so just press and hold this app. So you will see two option. One is to resize the app. So you can see the small arrow here. So that is to resize. So let's click that, and you can see the app will be resized. So these two will become smaller, and this is big. So that is how you resize. If you want to uninstall it, so just click here, click on this cross button, and you can see do you want to uninstall this app. So that's how you uninstall any app. So you can just minimize it back, and then it will come back to this original state. Now if you, apart from that, you have other options. So let's go back. Now if you want to rearrange the menu, so next is rearranging the menu. So if you want to have a different layout, so you can rearrange it. So just press and hold the icon you want to rearrange, then pull it, just move it to any position where you want. So it's like pretty simple. You can just rearrange and put the app anywhere you want. So now let's go back and put it the same place where it was available. Okay, so there you go. So this is how you rearrange the icons on the home screen. So just hit the back button and it will be rearranged. So just press and hold the app icon and then move it across the place where you want the app to show up. So that's how you rearrange. Apart from that, if you press and hold the app, you can even create folders. So here you go. So you can just click on the bottom portion and then create a folder. Folder is very similar to what we find on Android. You can group multiple apps into one single folder. Say for example, if you want to create a social networking folder, so just create this give a name to the folder as social network, and then you can just drag and drop all the apps from social networking there. So let's just try this out. So let's we'll give a name to this folder, social. So that's the name we are giving it to this. So we have created the folder social. So you can see here the folder. Now let's just drag and drop all the apps into this folder. So just press and hold the app and then just drop it onto this folder. So now let's click Facebook and drop them. And now let's select Twitter and then drop onto this. Now you can see the folder has three apps, BBM, Facebook and social. Now if you click this, now just let's go back. Now here have the social apps folder. Now if you click this, you will see all the folders, all the apps which are under the folder, and you can select them. So this is a pretty good way to group apps. So if you have multiple social networking apps, so you can just group the group the apps into a folder and then use it pretty easily. So this is one way of organizing your start screen. Now another thing is you can have widgets. So if you press and hold this any icon, so you can see the option here. So this is for widgets. So you can see you can add widgets here, very similar to what we find on Android. So you have clocks, power control, etc. So let's just add power control here. So we can see here we added a power control widget. So this will quickly enable Wi-Fi, etc. So that widget has been added onto the home screen. So from here you can quickly activate or deactivate all the options. So even though this is available in the notification, we have just added it here. So that's another widget option. So pretty easily you can add widgets, you can have clocks, other widgets which the app supports. So that's the way we add widgets. Now that's the home screen. So we have talked about how to uninstall app, how to resize app, and also how to organize apps into folder. Now at the top you can see a search option. So just click search, and then you can search apps here. Say for example, if you are not able to find any app, so you can just search the app. So let's search Viber. So you can see I search for Viber, and you can see Viber has turned up on this search. So this is an application, this is a search which includes all the files as well as the contacts and the applications installed on this phone. So it's a universal search where you can search for anything on the phone. So that's pretty good option on the Nokia X. So that's how search works. Now coming back to the home screen, you can see there are quite a lot of apps installed by default, so you can arrange them based on your requirement. Now another good thing about this phone is it comes with fast lane. So fast lane was first announced with Asha. So here this phone also comes with a fast lane. So just swipe either to right or left to view the fast lane. So you can see here this is the fast lane. So fast lane ideally is all the tasks which you have performed on your phone. So if you opened any app, you installed any apps, or if you are taken photos, etc. So those things will be available on the fast lane. So everything whatever you do on this phone will be tracked on the fast lane, and you can see it from there. You can even switch apps from the fast lane. So for example, if you don't want a particular item to show up on the fast lane, you can delete it again from here. So this is something like a history of all the actions done on your phone. So fast lane is sorted by date, so you can select a particular date and then go ahead and see what all you did on that particular day. So now if you don't want to view a particular action on the fast lane, so you can delete it from there. So let's go ahead and see how to delete this video app from there. So just press and hold this, so you can see a close button around all the apps or all the actions. So if you don't want this one, you just hit the close button and it will be deleted from here. So that's how you delete items from the fast lane. So you can see here I can delete all this from the fast lane. Then you have some settings here. So you can see here settings, fast lane. So set up fast lane just the way you want. Notification, manage notification, apps, social network shortcuts. So these are manage history. You can choose which apps record the history on the fast lane. So if you don't want a particular app to show up on this fast lane, you can disable them from the fast lane access. So you can see the fast lane history here. So you can just uncheck this option and then remove that particular app from the fast lane history. So that's another good option. Then this is a pretty good way to see your history of whatever you performed on this device. So now these are the two options on this device. So you can also delete a particular app from the here. Now let's go back to the home screen. Let's see the notification area. So just pull down from the top, you can see the two dual SIM card here. So this phone comes with dual SIM card support. So you have these two SIM cards here. Then you have the options to view the quick settings like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, data, silent mode, etc. Then you also have access to settings. So you can just click settings, and then from here you can view the settings. So settings can be also accessed from the start screen. So where you have the settings style. So there are quite a few settings like connection settings. Then you can have phone settings, dual SIM managing, then display, storage, battery, etc. Then general notifications, fast lane, location, etc. Then apart from that, you can also add accounts. So you can configure email accounts, etc. Then date and time, accessibility, developer options, and about phone. So these are the options in the settings. So these are the primary functions what you can do on the Nokia X. So this is just a quick start guide on how to get started with Nokia X, which include the the home screen, the fast lane, the settings, the notification area. So we'll have more tutorials on the Nokia X coming on our YouTube channel, so stay tuned. If you have any queries on this, drop a comment and we'll be glad to help you out. In the meantime, you can subscribe to our YouTube channel for all the latest updates. If you like this video, hit the like button, and thanks for watching this video.